My name's Chris. I work in a business called Hyperjar, which is a financial technology business, a fintech. We build apps. My job there is CSO, Chief Strategy Officer, which is a kind of jack of all trades, master of none job. It means that I'm involved in business planning, so investor outreach, hiring, resourcing, work with the product team on our sequence for the roadmap. I'm very heavily involved in brand and marketing. Thinking back to school, I was lucky, I had a good education, went to a grammar school in Manchester. My thing was languages at school, so did languages at A-level, took that through to university, but never thought too much when I was there about what I was going to do with it, what my work would involve. I spent about a year after graduating just finding my feet, really. I started about 20 years of working in an area of consultancy where you're doing social research and cultural analysis. Thought we could build this company up. And then it suddenly got shut down by the owners, really not through any fault of that team. I realized that I didn't ever want to work for a company again where I didn't personally know the owner or was the owner. I became very cynical about large ownership organizations and realizing that you're just a financial revenue line to those guys. And then at that point, a friend of mine had this idea for a fintech, which is what I'm doing now. And he said, look, come and talk to us about this. We need there are only 3 of us at the moment. We're all bankers or engineers. We need someone from a consumer marketing background because we're thinking about what this business is going to become. My favorite part of it is that it's a very focused operational business. My previous career was in consulting, lots of diversity, but no real output. Whereas with this, we're building something, I can see things change every day in product terms, users, relationships we have with merchants. The frustration, if I have one, is that it's very single-minded, so you're just thinking about one thing all the time, obsessively, you're working with obsessive people. So yeah, weirdly, they're probably the same thing, the great things and the bad things. You've got to be very adaptable. You can't be the kind of person who needs a routine, who's very rigid. You've got to be okay with surprises, sometimes good, sometimes bad. I think you need to be resilient. There are more ups and downs than you would get in a typical salaried job or in a larger company. So don't get too worried when you have a bad week, and don't get super excited when things are going great, because those things are both generally exaggerations. Looking back to when I was 18, 19 or whatever, I think don't worry too much about money. It's important and it's really useful and it can solve lots of problems. But I think the key thing is to find something that you're good at, that you really like doing, and where you can make a living doing it. There's some sort of opportunity or market for it. So it's that mix of like, what do you really like, what can you do, and what is there a job market for?